Hey guys, and welcome to a new by design. I'm going to be doing another Shadow of Mordor guide here, and this guide we're going to be doing the Black Captain fight, which is basically one of the boss fights in Shadow of Mordor. There's not actually too many specific boss fights, so this is going to be one of, I think, 3 actual boss fights that you do. I guess actually there'd be 4, because there's also the Grog, the white Grog there. So anyways, with this fight here, like it says right on the screen, you're going to want to build your hit streak to enable execution style moves. You can actually damage them, you can dodge them, and you can block him, but you cannot jump over him. If you go to try to jump over him, and you'll see that a couple times in this fight here, what'll happen is he'll catch you and throw you back to the ground because he's a combat master. It doesn't actually say he's a combat master, but that's the reason. When they have that skill that they are a combat master, they're able to catch you and drop you below. So you can see right here, I just wasted one of my execution moves on one of the random orcs that just happened to be walking by because they happened to be close to the area there. And that was unfortunate, but what are you going to do, right? That's kind of the way it goes. And his health really isn't that high that it's impossible to take him out anyway. It's not like it's that difficult of a fight. So you can see right here, when you're blocking him with triangle, you're going to probably have to block a couple times because he takes multiple swipes at you sometimes. And when he's done, he basically opens them up to being exposed to regular attacks. So you can actually get probably 4 or 5 regular attacks, and depending on what ability set you have, that might actually enable you to do an execution. You can see right now I only actually need to make 5 strikes connect because of the abilities I have unlocked, and with 5 strikes, basically that starts my hit streak so that I can actually do executions or ground pounds or whatever different kind of abilities that you can do there. And you can see right there, like I was talking about, he is a combat master, and you can tell he's a combat master because when you try to jump over him, he catches you and wails you down to the ground. So you can see we're just going to keep on going to do the beatdowns here on him, finish off some of these orcs here, and then hopefully build up another hit streak and actually land it on him rather than one of the random orcs here. So you can see we're just going to run at him here and go ahead and use that execution style move and keep on swiping at him here and everybody else around. And like I said, the biggest thing is you want to make sure you get those execution moves. Take a little bit more time than I've been doing here. You can see I probably caught about 3 executions now on random orcs, at least probably 2 unintentionally and just 1 intentionally here. You can see this one is actually intentional. And now you can see we have about 3 orcs around, and when he does do that, his version of that ground pound move, what ends up happening is he actually kills all the orcs around him, which is unfortunate when you're trying to build your hit streak, just because he is difficult to build a hit streak without actually doing anything. You can see that Sauron's head is in the background there, and what that is this is the same area, obviously, because his head's in the background, that you basically destroyed the statue. So this is pretty much right below it. I'm guessing it's right below it. It has to be right below it, because that's where the head is, unless they transported the head right into this area here. But either way, you can see that when you do block him, it does still expose him to regular moves. And each one is a nice little cutscene, which is kind of cool. Nothing too exciting about these cutscenes. Not like the last fight. The last fight is kind of like a God of War boss fight, actually, if I could explain it to you like that. If any of you guys played God of War, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about with a button prompt. Whereas this one here is more of you actually have to fight it out. You get to see him here just as he's about to die, and basically you're just putting the button into the circle and then pressing the right button. You have all kinds of time to do that. There is no rush on it. And when you get it done, you get kind of like, this is kind of like a God of War cutscene after it, but not as button prompty, I guess, if that makes any sense at all. And then you can see once you kill him here, you basically open up, I think it's Sea of Nemen. If you guys enjoyed this video or found it useful at all, please click the like button. It helps me an awful lot when you do. Also, if you guys have a moment, if you can click that bright yellow subscribe button in the center here, that'll notify you every time I publish another video. Thanks for watching.